Everything I can see thus far, Peter, it's been pretty much perfect, hasn't it?
It's gone very well so far.
Yeah.
And let's all keep everything firmly crossed that lasts beyond the funeral on Monday. The scale of this operation is simply vast, and that's just what we see. I have an expression that this security operation stretches actually from the sewers to the skies and beyond.
Literally.
Because it simply does. And so much of it is unseen. And the preparations that are currently going on for the arrival of so many heads of state.
We just talked about Biden, but of course they're coming from all over the world, aren't they?
Indeed. And of course, President Biden will bring his own armed detail.
Well, this is a debate, isn't it? Is he going to bring the beast on the aeroplane, or is he going to be busted? I don't know the answer to that. But I mean, it's a huge headache, isn't it?
It's absolutely enormous. It's almost beyond the comprehension. But of course, it's not simply a policing operation. I've travelled from London Bridge via Westminster to here today, and of course you get to see the joined up working that's going on, including the armed services, all of them, Army, Navy, Air Force, volunteer sea cadets, for example.
And sort of 10,000 police roughly, we're told, is that?
Comfortably.
Or more.
Yeah, and so many of those have travelled from different parts of the UK.
Yeah.
It's what they call mutual aid. So many of them packed their kit bags some nights ago and are staying in hotels. I've been in a hotel and spotted, of course, a detail of cops there.
Well, it takes one to know one,
Yeah. Mind you, at that hotel I had one cup of coffee, which cost me £5.62. Now, I suspect policemen being on their wages, they will have gone down the road and bought a jar of coffee.
So far, so good. Huge operation. You can literally see, as I talk to you, the queue coming there over Lambeth Bridge. It's all been beautifully done. One or two minor protests, nothing serious. Pete, I always want to ask you, as somebody who's worn uniform and served this country and served the monarch, how do you feel? How has this affected you the last week?
Well, I swore an oath of allegiance, like every police officer does when they joined, and mine, of course, was to Queen Elizabeth. Many police officers, especially those involved in this operation, are deeply touched by what they're doing, and they take the responsibility of being a part of this operation very, very seriously, because like so many cops, when I was serving, we had a commissioner or a chief constable that you were ultimately answerable to, but many police officers
the same thing,
saw the Queen as the big boss.
Yeah. Do you know what? I've met soldiers and retired police in the line, and they call her the boss, and you do too. Peter Bleksley, thank you for sharing your thoughts.